Oh ma douce souffrance, pourquoi s'acharner, tu recommences. Je ne suis qu'un être sans importance.
My name is Boris. I'm from France. You can hear it with my accent, I suppose. Yeah. I'm from the ocean side in France. I just arrived in Serbia 1 year ago, and that's all for the beginning. I'm just like 28. I will have 28 years old this year.
Je m'appelle Adam et merci d'avoir parlé en français. I will try to speak in Serbian. So Yasam Adam. How do you say I live in Novi Sad?
Živim u Novom Sadu.
Ah putain. Živim u Novom Sadu. I'm from Paris. And Frala to host me here to speak about my life and about Novi Sad.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Voilà les pots.
Et je m'appelle Dusan.
Tu t'appelles Dusan?
Right.
Yes, I did. Okay.
I said right.
Yeah.
You have to practice.
Okay, a little bit more. Yeah, but French is a very hard language, and Serbian also. It's a very hard language.
How you decided to come here?
That's like long story, but pretty story. Kind of pretty story. It started in 2012. I was studying in Ljubljana, in Slovenia. And I was there during 5-6 months, and just before leaving, up to 5 months, I met that beautiful girl, really beautiful girl. I think that is the same story for much people from foreigner people who come in Serbia.
Story.
Yeah. And the first time that I spoke with her, I guessed that she was from Serbia, you know. As the French accent, you know, you can guess the Serbian accent. And she was from Novi Sad. And before that, I was coming a few times in Belgrade to visit, because when you're in Ljubljana, you are quite close. And after all the stuff made that it was really easy to come to visit her in Novi Sad, and I came in 2014 in the winter to pass just 2-3 months in Novi Sad, just to chill out with her, the family, to meet everybody. And I had the opportunity in June to get a work in Clericol like Adam did. And my real story in Novi Sad started at this moment.
Before I came here, I went on holidays in Belgrade. It was just before I finished my studies. And one of my friends sent to me, okay, let's go on holidays for the summer. And I said, okay, let's go to, I don't know, Portugal, to Turkey, to, I don't know, Morocco. And then he said, oh, but you should try Serbia. I was like, what, really? You think me, I will go to Serbia on holidays for the summer? He said, yeah, but just go and just try, you will see how easy it is. I said, no, I don't go. And then my friend is speaking with me every day, go. And then I said, okay, I will go just for 1 week. And then I went there, it was so nice, people were so warmful and so happy. And so I don't know, it was, you know, if you go out and people say, oh, where are you from? You are from France, come with us, come to drink. Okay. And then at the beginning, you are not very used about this, because what you think about Serbia when you hear about Serbia in France or United States, you hear about, I don't know, bombing or, you know, terrorists. I don't know what is like only bad things. But then when you go there and you speak with guys and you just stay there and you feel the ambience, it's like, but it's not like what they say in journalism, in TV. It's like very nice. And then I said, okay, whatever. And I went on holidays. I really enjoyed. I went back to France. I finished my studies, and then I said, okay, what I want to do in my life. And then I was working in a bank, in the same bank I'm working here in France, Crédit Agricole. And I asked them, okay, I would like to go to travel and to work if you have some opportunities. And then I went to the website, and I saw like they were offering some job in many countries. And then I selected 3 countries, I mean three cities, New York, Dubai, and Novi Sad. Because I saw Novi Sad, because I saw it's Serbia, I like Serbian holidays, I will try, maybe I will like. So I applied them there, and they accepted me for the 3 cities. And then I said, okay, I will see, blah, blah, blah. And at the end they said, okay, now you are accepted in Dubai, New York, and Novi Sad, and you have to choose. I was like, okay, come on, I have to choose between 2 big cities and Novi Sad. Okay, I said, okay, New York, I already been there, I know how it is. It's like Paris, it's big. It will not be a big change for me. Okay, New York, I will say no. Dubai, it's an Arabic country. My mother is from Arabic country. Well, okay, I will not go there. And Novi Sad, okay, I went to Belgrade already, but I don't know what is Novi Sad. It's small city. How it will be? You know what? Fuck off. Go there and you will see. I will go. And then I went there, and I came 1 year in last February, and since there I'm here since 1 year, and they asked me to extend my contract, and I said yes. So I really enjoy here. So my first step was Belgrade.
You mentioned that you recognize her language, her accent.
Yeah, it was Yeah, there is this accent from the Eastern Europe, you know. I mean, it was more for the joke. I knew that she was Serbian, you know. It's like the Serbian people, you can recognize them with the accent. You can recognize them also because, like, the girls, they are beautiful, they are tall, you know. And yeah, she was Serbian for me, and it was like so much kind of exotic, you know. And there was this shock of the culture between the French culture, the really Western culture, and the Serbian culture that made that we had so much stuff to share together, and it was continuing like this.
Tous les garçons et les filles de mon âge se promènent dans la rue de par deux. Tous les garçons et les filles de mon âge savent bien ce que c'est qu'être heureux.
What was your first impression when you came here?
Yeah, you know, Novi Sad, it was like, okay, it's very small, it's not like Belgrade. And even when I studied here very badly, because I came by myself alone here, and I was in the Novi Sad bus station. Yeah, I went there and I wanted to take a taxi to go to my house, and then it was, you know, not the official taxi, it was like a black market taxi. And I went there, and just to do like from the train station until here, he asked me like for 1,500 dinars. But I didn't know it was the price should be like 200 or 300 dinars. And I was like, okay. And then I spoke to my friend and I said, yes, it was not very expensive to go from the bus station to here, like 1,500. Yeah, or Paris, because Paris you will pay, I don't know, 15 euros or whatever. And then she was like, what? You pay 1,500? But come on, it was a joke. I don't know. You did something very wrong. You should not. I said, oh, but I didn't know. And then I was pissed off because I remember the guy was like, oh, I'm sorry. I have to, you know, he was, I don't know, pushing some buttons. He was like, yeah, I have to do this because the price should be like more and more. I was like, oh, you fuck off, seriously? And then I said, okay, I hate Serbia. And it was very cold. I remember it was 1 year ago. It was minus 50 degrees. I don't know, it was very cold. I said, I want to go back to Paris. I want to see my family. I will not stay here. But then after 1 week, 2 weeks, I got used of staying here. And I said, okay, and people were nice and they were welcoming. And I met some friends, and now I have many friends here. And I'm happy here. So first impression, bad. And then after 1 year and 2 months, odlično.
Did you know anything about Serbia before you came here?
Yes, I was going in Slovenia at the beginning because all the people, when they were going on Erasmus to study, they wanted to go in Denmark, in Scotland, in England. It was really basic choice. And me, I wanted to really discover a new culture and to don't be too much far of my family. For me, the best entrance to another culture, it was to arrive in the Balkan. And the Slovenia was the first place. So at the beginning it was really because I wanted to discover a new culture. I knew the Serbia because of the football. I like the football. You hear a lot about football. I knew the Serbia. Yeah, it was for many stuff, but I really wanted to really go deeper in this culture.
I went to a basketball game in an arena in Belgrade. It was very nice. It was a little bit too much noise, but it was nice. And I was also in a, you know, it was a French football game, Serbia against France. I went there, and some people from here or people from France say, don't go there, don't go to the football stadium, you will be killed. Because you remember one French guy got killed maybe some years ago, it was Brice Taton. Yeah, it was bad in France. They say, yes, all people from Serbia, they are all bad and blah, blah. But I went there, and with my friend who is working with me, no problem there, so everyone was cool and blah, blah. And I will go back there for, even we saw like the derby Partizan against Crvena Zvezda. My
favorite player in football. I will tell you when there is some good player, and we will speak about. No, there is some player that I like. You know, there have a lot of next good player. You know, a lot of young player, but there is also some good flagship like Ivanovic. It's interesting. It's interesting.
What usually do you like to listen? What kind of?
Which kind of? I like every kind of music. I'm not close-minded, but. Well, I like rock, pop music, even commercial music, but when I go to clubs like Cuba Libre, Cactus, whatever, Les Tele, when it's commercial music I will listen to it, but I prefer maybe pop, rock music. It's nice. Even the music you are doing in the London pub, it's nice, I enjoy it. Even if it's, I like the music, Natasha, na 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 na.
when I was in Slovenia, we had this culture. There was some pekara that you could buy some burek, and everybody was like, "Oh, the burek after that you go in nightclub." And when I arrived here, I had the real taste of the Balkan. And for me, it was like being in really another continent, another culture, somewhere else. And it was really something that I was discovering every day, every day. It was something new. And the first impression that I had is that when you are in France, the life is so fast. You know, you go in the work. You need 1 hour and a half, you know, in the metro and everything to go in the work. You leave the work in 1 hour and a half, and you don't have time to do anything. And here, the people, they take the time to live. You know, every time that they will have a bit of free time, they will go in the coffee. They will go to make sport. They like to be together, and you really feel that you are living in Serbia much more than in France, for example.
So I work from 9 to 5 every day. And after this, I have free time. And it's very big change for me, big change. Because in Paris, you work from 9 to 5, 6, but the thing is, to be at work at 9, you have to wake up at 6 or 7, and then you have to take the metro for 1 hour, then you will lose time in metro, and then to come back from your work, you have to take the metro for 1 hour, and it's crowded, and it's not very nice. And then when you go, you are very tired of work, and then you go home, you just want to do one thing, rest yourself and do nothing. But here, I remember at the beginning, I came at 9, I finished at 5, and then they say, okay, you go. And you know, at 5, everyone is going. And I was like, okay, but now what I have to do? Because I had no friends, I had nothing to do. I just came here. I said, okay, just go to discover the city, do whatever you want. But you know, I was like a guy who went out of jail, and for like many years, and then he's like out of the jail, he's free, and he's like, okay, and what should I do now? I was like this because I was not used of this, so I was like, okay, and I tried to make friends and just to discover the city. So, and here in Novi Sad is the thing, you can really rest yourself. Not like maybe more than Belgrade, but more than New York or Paris, because Paris is nice, but it's little bit, sometimes it's very hard thing. You're like, I want to go from, and that's why I came. One of the reasons I came here. To rest myself. I'm
passionate about the photography, and before I was really focusing my photography about the more urban and more street art and everything. And when I arrived in Novi Sad and in Serbia generally, it was not that much developed for that, but I was still taking all this socialist architecture and everything. It was very interesting, but by the Vojvodina I really learned how much it can be good to catch the landscape and to catch the countryside, you know, all these flowers, the Danube everywhere. And I like just so much to just leave my place, taking my bicycle or taking just my camera and go to make pictures of everything. It's like something that I really discover here.
Where you made the best photo?
there was one contest for all the people who are doing the same contract as Adam and me, all the foreign people from France, and it was a contest organized in Athens, in Greece, and it was a picture contest that we needed to express the link between the Serbia and the France in terms of business. And I did a picture just in K of two Serbian kids. They were 3 years old, and they were drawing one French flag and one Serbian flag. And this picture got so famous, and it was the card to wish the New Year of the French embassy in Serbia. So it was like, for me, it was like my trophy, you know.
Can you describe maybe Serbian people in few words, maybe, or sentences?
Very proud of the country, but I can understand. And they try. This is what I felt. They really try hard to show or to prove that Serbia is not a bad country, and really like they try to make it hard, like to say like, you see, you are here, and Serbia is not a bad country, you're not bad. And even I brought many of my French friends here, and they knew nothing like me from Serbia. And when they came here, they were like, you live here, because what they think about me living here. Yeah, like Serbia, image from Serbia, like when it was bombing in NATO. So they were like, but what are we doing there? Even my mother, my father, what are we doing there? And they came here and they were like, okay, now we understand what you are living here, because, okay, life is a little bit cheaper than France, so we can enjoy more than there. And I don't know, they are like proud, very open-minded. They want to prove like it's a nice country. Only nice things for me, for now. I hope I will not find bad things. And even if I find bad things, I will try to say, I don't care. I just return the good things I had from them. Yeah.
When I arrived, I always had people with me who were here to help me, you know, when I had some visa to do, my contract to do for the flats and everything. I had my family, my girlfriend, everything, but I had always people who were telling me, doing some help for something, doing this. And every time that there is an occasion to go to take a drink, to go to take a coffee, to see each other out of the work, and it's really important, we are doing this, so really welcoming people, generally.
Do you speak Serbian language?
No. I speak better French. I'm trying to learn it. I'm lucky I have a dog at home. And that dog, so we need to speak with him on Serbian. So if I want to speak like you, with you like a dog, I will manage, you know, the doji and everything. It's not a problem. But I understand generally. I'm still maybe too shy to express myself.
Tell me one word, one tough word for you maybe.
One tough word, I can't say this. No way. No way, no way. I say pixla now, you know. I say pixla because I can't. I can't. It's so hard, man. It's so hard. And when I was teaching to my girlfriend some French word, we were speaking about hugs, and I was saying on French it's câlin, and it's really cute word, you know. It's really easy, câlin, câlin. But when she told me Zagliai, it was like I don't know. And all the people in Serbia, they are saying you need to put your tongue just on the up there, but no, it's no. There is some word like this that are so hard for us, so hard. For me, the music, it's really one way of expressing their patriotism. And there is some music really good, but most of the time the music that are passing into my ears, it's really bullshit, you know, like the turbo folk and everything. But I get used to listen to some folk really good and some rock. The Serbian rock is really, really interesting. And yes, I do. I have some music in my playlist. And yeah, I'm trying to sing sometimes a bit of Serbian music, but it's like, yeah. Since a few weeks, I have this song every time in my ears and in my mind. You know, I'm singing it in the work and everything. It's Nemo gu da 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 da. And it's like repeating always. You know, it's like written in my mind. You know, so this is a funny song. I like it. Nemo gu da 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 da.
I brought from Sarajevo, you know, some small porte-clés, I don't know how to say, the small thing you put on the keys, comment on dit. There is a famous place in Bosnia with a comment on dit, a bridge, a famous bridge in Mostar, yeah, I brought it because it's very nice, I would like to go there. I tried to bring some, halakha. Yeah.
When you shut off camera.
Yeah, okay. By the way, I have a very, very, very bad souvenir of halakha. The first thing I did, I came, after I was, the taxi make me pay too much, my friend said, okay, you had a bad experience, you know what we will do? We will go to drink halakha. I was so tired of the travel and it was so cold. I still have my luggage. She said, no, come, and we went to a place and she made me drink dunya, not like medovat charmina because it's sweet. Dunya directly. I was so tired, and I said never again.
Is there any item that you like to bring from Serbia to France?
Yes. I'm fanatic of all the sweets that you have because they are really expressing the ex-Yugoslavia. You know, the package didn't change at all, like Euroblock, Eurocreme, sweets, Fazen. For me, it's something no problem. It's something really amazing. You know, I'm really connected to the image in my life, and my sister is the same. And I like so much to just send or bring the stuff like this because it's like something that you can't have in France. In France, everything is so much industrial and so much connected to the trend. You know, you have to evolve with the graphic charts and everything. And here, you just you know, they just want to remember the childhood of the people, and they don't want to change anything. And for me, this is really amazing. I would like to bring burek back home, but it won't be good after the flight, I think.
Do you miss France?
I miss it, but not like because if I miss it too much, I will not enjoy it here. So I'm like, okay, I miss it a little bit, but I'm happy to be here. So everything is nice. So it's okay.
Can you tell us something more about your family?
My family?
So you have a sister there, right?
Yeah, she's my half sister. Yeah, she's like 8 years old, 9 years old, and she was. Last time I went to Paris, it was in November to see her. She was crying when I went back to here. She was, yeah, take me with you, please. I want to see how is Serbia. And I was like, yes, you want to come here? Okay, maybe because now she really likes Serbia. You know, it's nice because it's the new generation, and they don't know what happened in Serbia a few years ago. So she has only like a good opinion about this, and she's saying to all of her friends, like, yeah, my brother, he's in Serbia, he's there and he's working and blah blah. You know, she's saying, and then they will say to their friend, yes, I have one friend, her brother in Serbia. Serbia is a nice country, blah blah. So,
Tell me something about your city.
Your
city. What you like the most there, and what we should visit.
In France?
Yeah.
More than the city, this is my region. It's like, you know, when you go in Spain, there is the Catalonia, and the people in Catalonia will say that they are from Catalonia before saying that they are from Spain.
Yeah, no.
And I'm from Bretagne, and it's exactly the same. We feel really out of the France. We have our own culture, our own language, and it's on the ocean side. So there is the ocean everywhere, and you have the sea on the north and the ocean on the south. And it's so wild. It's a bit like the Vojvodina can be, but it's not flat like the Vojvodina. But it's so wild and so great. And more than the cities, it's also the landscape that are really interesting to visit. And its cities, the architecture of the cities are based on the 17th century. So for the historic points, it's interesting, like going in Petrovaradin, for example.
Do you know first what is couch surfing?
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
I'm doing this since like 2-3 years ago, and in Paris. At the beginning, I was living with my father, so I could not host anyone. But what I like to do, I wanted to improve my English. So I went there, and I just not invited people to my house, but I say, okay, someone write to me, yes, I would like you to host me in your house. I'm sorry, I cannot, but if you want, I can show you Paris. So at the beginning, I was just showing Paris to people and blah blah. And I was improving my English, and then when I moved alone in Paris with my apartment, I was hosting maybe, I don't know, 20, 30, 40 people in 1 year. Okay, the first thing, of course, is Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, of course.
Everyone knows Eiffel Tower, so even if I don't say it to you, like selfie in front of Eiffel Tower, and you have a Sacré-Cœur, if you know what Sacré-Cœur, Notre-Dame de Paris, of course. You have in France, not only, but you don't have only Paris in France, you have like, the next guy who will come, he will speak to you about Brittany, so I'll let him speak about Brittany, I will speak about Paris.
We can get some position in the bank that it should be much more harder to get in France. And just to continue, you know, living abroad and living in other culture make you really understanding yourself, you know. You really know who you are and you really express yourself and open your mind. And so I decided to stay 1 year more until June 2016. So let's see the next episode. And this is my main reason, that was, you know, that it's easy. You know, I have everybody here. I have my friends. I have my family. I'm discovering every weekend something. Now, you know, I have the thing that I'm a bit starting to be a Vojvodinian.
If I open something here, why not? I would like to open maybe like, you know, French thing, like a French bakery, French wine, or something like that. It would be nice. I would not say no to stay here, but first I'm still young and I want to visit the country and to go to many places, and then I will choose. But really, if I visit like almost 20-25 countries, and this is one of my best, and if I could live here, I would say yes. But I have to open my own thing. I cannot work for a company, for a firm. So I will see how time about this.